My name is Anastasia. This is my first presentation for the class. I am a little behind, but I'm gonna talk about this. This is the short story I picked up. It is Moments Earlier. It's called Moments Earlier, and it is a short story. And I'm gonna give some. This is the short summary of the story. It says moments earlier begins with shocking events, a car accident, attack, and disappearance, and then slowly returns the events to show how they all happened. This is how representation of determining time in opposite directions. Each chapter jumps ahead a few seconds, exposing the layers of emotional destiny and misunderstanding that lead that moments as the pieces come together, and the characters' underlying motivations and past friendship becomes clear and unforgivable, which is true. And this is some themes. Important themes is trauma, dramatize and grief and irregular moments turn into crisis. How unacceptable loose absence and establish people's relationship. Second is gonna be introspection in repentance. Each character becomes fixable and a moment earlier. Things said or not said demonstrating how minor details may have a big emotional impact. Embarrassing becomes everyday way, and there is gonna be emotional distance and silence. Friends rekid into their own private because they were unable to find the correct words. And silence is both protective and restricting at the same time. So it can be both. The last one is going to be the fragility and of friendship. The events forces one to acknowledge that friendship are not available, which is kind of true. And this is a little background of this story. This story is very like difficult story to even read. Um, so background. The background is going to be the story, which is a small gloom hamlet center of on a number of connected characters whose paths are unacceptable and intersecting. It all becomes down to make a tough choice and understanding what happened before that. Choice is very important for comprehending everything that comes after. The native frameworks place with time, memory, or affects the cause, asking readers to read concerning how stories lives or put up. Why it's matter and why we're talking about this story. It's because it's helpful depth. It deep attacks the way in which young adults becomes confusion with extremely feelings, reflections, friendships, similar confliction, and when young women, it's just a lot of different things, and people should be knowing the story. That's why they put the story up there, and just giving more like it's neither complicate and all the different things. And this is some of key quotes of the story, and this is the ones I like the quotes. So the first one is the one I actually really like liked, and I can say it's gonna be remembering that we even know one another, and we had a travel from different places to meet here at this time. Give me a funny little pressure. She's aware that focusing on things that will never change in pointless, but thinks about other people's life in a KB finishing. And this third this the last one is gonna be this is all the ones I like. This so there was a lot of quotes relate to the story. The last one is gonna be, I always find that the slow erosion of something becomes the past is a little worse than moments of end, which is its own way. So this story is a kind of sad story, but it's a kind of little short story too. I am gonna link the story into my presentation. So okay, bye guys, have a good day. Bye bye.